these are things that you can find in every village. When you leave the cities, even in Cyprus you can find everything here. If you walk around the streets and you see these blue tags on the street, these are our cycling routes. So you can find everything here. So as I said, we're giving emphasis on rural tourism during the past years. We've had 2 EU-funded projects, one in the first programming period 2004-2006. It should have been 7 years, but since we accessed the European Union in 2004, we only had 2 years to implement something. So we just started slowly with that. The main idea of these projects was to promote rural tourism with advertisements, participating in tourist fairs and creating promotional material. But during these projects, during the implementation of these projects, we realized that we are promoting something that needs to be further developed. So we were promoting something before even developing it. This is where Yula and Panagiotis came in and said that we need to make something to improve the quality and the quantity of this what we call rural product, rural tourism. So we identified the need to promote the collaboration among communities in rural areas and improve the services offered both in accommodation and restaurants, taverns, and also the other services provided. Platras is a very well-known village and it has almost everything, but there are other villages that if they don't have a festival or they don't invite people there, if you go, everything's like it's like a closed area, so if we don't do something to help them, they will not be developed. This is where our collaboration with the Socratous network of thematic centers and the Socratous Tourism Board came. We started our collaboration in last year, in I think it was March 2015. We started with issuing a flyer to promote the regional festivals. The Socratous Tourism Board it does not organize, but it helps the communities organize and promote their festivals. But it was like the promotion of these festivals was left to the community councils, and they didn't do a very good job. So people didn't know about the festival. So we, as a Cyprus tourism organization, and in collaboration with Yula and Panagiotis, we decided to issue a flyer. So all the festivals were put together, and we did it last year for the first time, and we continue doing it now. And also, what is more important, the capacity building seminars in rural areas. These are the flyers. The one on the left was the one that we issued last year, and this one is the one that is in the printers now. I didn't bring it because it's not ready yet. But the idea was that to collect all the festivals together so we can promote it both in Cyprus and abroad. The flyers were issued in English, Greek, and German. So, the most important part, what I told you before is that before promoting something, before making efforts for advertisement, you need to be able to develop your own product to help them be there and improve their facilities, improve their services before you try to promote something and bring tourists in. So, through these capacity building seminars, we try to encourage locals to collaborate with each other within their own villages. After that, we need them to encourage communities to work together in organizing thematic festivals. For example, on Saturday we were in a village in Evrihu, and the umbrella theme of the seminar was oil and olives, and we had participants from the neighboring communities as well. So we were trying to build this collaboration within the communities, because the villages in Cyprus, I don't know about your own countries, but they're too small for each village to organize its own festival. So if we bring the communities together that have the same product, it would be better. Promotion-wise, tourist-wise, and for their own sake, it would be cost-wise, let's say. Well, through these seminars, we identify the problems each community is facing, and we offer possible solutions. And we provide help with the help of Yula, of course, who is an expert on the enterprising and entrepreneurship. And we provide help with the organization of festivals and add-on activities of the local population. We started, as I said, last year with these capacity building seminars. Just a few examples. We started at Agros village, which they have a rose festival. The rose festival was established a long time ago, but they were doing it all wrong. They were not organized. They did not have an umbrella theme. They did not. Each person was selling their own things. It was like a, like carnival. Well, when Yula came there, she gave them some very specific advice how to put in the rose water in specific bottles. She taught them how to create themed clothes for babies or cookies, and we tried to make the festival more organized and more appealing to the tourists and to Cypriots. Also, another good example that was working but it needed improvement was in Platras, the Lavender Festival. Again, the same problems. Well, these are the worst situations. In Aruna, we had also, again, we had other communities participating. Their main product, the main product of the area is hazelnut. They have a beautiful hazelnut forest, which is left to die. They don't have a festival still. The communities did not work together. They were antagonistic with each other. What we're trying to do was get them to work together, convince them that they have this wonderful product, convince them that they need to create a festival to promote their activities. I think that we are on track with them. And the worst situation that I've ever seen, Siliku village with the olives and the oil. We were invited to do the seminar there. They have like a forest with olive trees. The scenery is beautiful, but they don't have restaurants. They don't have accommodation. They don't have any facilities, services. So when we went there and they were like, "Are you bringing tourists here?" And I say, "Where?" So the idea is to help them create services. Sorry, did you
just under the tree.
Just under
yes,
the tree.
that was
Under the olive tree.
Even when we did the seminar, they did not have a place we could do the seminar in, and Yula and Panayotis went there and found it was a housing and they were cleaning for the whole day, so we could do the seminar there. So the idea with them is that we need to get them to do the extra mile, to have a restaurant, have some sort of accommodation. It doesn't have to be a hotel, but like an agro-tourist housing, something that we get them started so we can bring people there. So when people go there on their own without an excursion, let's say, they could find something. Because if you go there now, you won't find anything. Everything is closed, it's like a haunted place. So this is one of the worst situations, but I think Yulia tried to get them in a EU-funded project.
Exactly, yeah. Now they are applying with some architects, and they're going to have a thematic park, olive thematic park. At the beginning they wanted to include only the olive trees, but we have persuaded them to put buildings inside as well. So you walk through and you can see the whole history. Plus it's a very good example by communal living, because within few meters there is a church and there is a mosque and there is a museum of the mosque. So all of these things are going to be included in the thematic park, and we hope that it's going to be a very good example and a very good proof for our common work with Maria as well, for inspiring them and empowering them to do something big.
The olives, to imagine, it's from Middle Age. It's from the period of Richard the Lionheart. So it's unique and it's protected olive trees. So